few days before we got on the boat, Julia, Tyler, Chris, and I met on Tortola for a couples trip. There were lots of Jeep adventures to be had, as well as a full moon beach party. This video does not properly capture the steepness of the...
Couples retreat! This is team bonding! Warm and dry-ish. Okay.
We had heard of the legendary full moon parties on Tortola, complete with fire sculptures and music on the beach. This year, we were on the island at just the right time and joined the fun.
As Reed, Christy, and Lydia were flying in, we went on a provisioning run to get the boat all stocked up. So day one, we woke up in Road Town, and now we're going to sail to Cooper Island. So here we are in Road Harbor. We're going to go to Cooper Island. So we leave the harbor, as such. And then as we rounded here, we could see Cooper Island on the horizon, and we sailed straight over to our mooring.
Our Grandpa Cub got a bear family burgee made years ago, and it's become tradition to pack one in our suitcase. So one of the first things we did was hoist our bear burgee and claim Makani as ours for the week.
Try and keep the horizon in sight. This applies to everyone except Lydia, who's got an iron constitution. She has sailed to Bermuda and back without getting seasick. Okay, so
We tried to get to Cooper Island the past 2 trips, but there was never an open mooring. This year, we got to reserve one using this new app called Boaty Ball, which we affectionately called a booty ball the whole trip. And we were pumped to explore this beautiful island.
10 feet, straight ahead, a little left, he's hooked it. Lydia's putting it through the hole.
to a successful first voyage, Captain.
Cheers, Commodore.
Oh my god.
days, no ratio.
You want to leave when I put too much milk in my cereal in the morning.
Yeah,
It becomes a rage monster.
We could have so much milk purchases less if you just like did not drown your Honey Nut Cheerios in milk every.
Day 2, we woke up in Cooper Island and sailed over to the baths and then made our way over to Leverick Bay.
My cold
like
boat.
Isn't she
it young Jackie?
lovely? Oh my god. Young Jackie and young Paul.
I'm Jackie's stunt double. How dare you?
Okay, what are we doing to get ready?
All right, we're getting ready to go underway. So we checked that all of the switches are in the right position. So we've got our radio, autopilot, and instruments on. We can turn the gas off. And yeah, otherwise our anchor light is now off and we are good to go. So the motors are all started and we'll pass it off to the mooring team.
Mooring team is ready to go.
The Baths National Park on Virgin Gorda is a collection of massive granite boulders with secret rock pools. You can easily spend hours exploring these caverns.
Hop in your dinghy, tie up to the dinghy mooring, and swim to shore, riding some decent waves in. Typically, you plop up on the sand like a beached whale. We definitely didn't film anyone's not-so-graceful baths arrival.
Once ashore, we learned that post-Irma, they rerouted the path to start with a portion up the hill, resulting in us going for an unexpected barefoot hike in our swimsuits.
We even reenacted a scene from Survivor.
Worth playing for?
And happily jumped in the water to cool off after our barefoot march around the hill opened up to the ocean. This also ended up being the only time the whole trip that we ran into a cruise ship. We ended up going through the rocks with a flock of cruise ship passengers merging in, just before the pandemic grew in March. Oh man.
We're looking for the gift shop. sail up to Virgin Gorda brought a perfect breeze and made for a wonderful sail for the afternoon. We really got her going on a beam reach and had fun racing to get the fastest speed reading, which I believe was held by Catherine. I really enjoyed the sail and the chance just to be out in the sun and the breeze with the family, Chris and Tyler. Really fun.
A favorite spot from past trips was the Bitter End Yacht Club and Soper Rock on Virgin Gorda. They're still rebuilding after a direct hit from Hurricane Irma, and it really struck us to see how different the island looked and how much vegetation was gone. The nearby Leverick Bay had already rebuilt, so we moored there to enjoy 2 days of fun on and under the water in Gorda Sound.
Lydia and I took the role of the mooring team, and we took our jobs seriously. Mainly because I know how much the bears like to tease other boats that struggle to catch their mooring. We kept a 100% first pass catch rate and had a choreographed dance to celebrate.
Film this fun little banter. All right, mooring duo. Whoa, wow. Wow. What a pair. Tyler and Lydia. What a pair.
Hobie tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
We're not hobie. We're not.
Chris and I will hold you in the morning.
Yeah, we'll hold you while you guys are done.
Mom.
Be a hero.
Yay!
One of my favorite parts of boat life is waking up to sunrises on the water and taking a moment to enjoy the quiet of the early morning on the bow. Waking up in Leverick Bay, we were excited for a great breakfast before we all headed out on our different adventures to explore this spot. And because we're extra, yes, we flew in with our own egg poaching pan, courtesy of Papa Bear, in our suitcase.
Wow, this is an artsy camera angle.
Am I being sparing with my hand, or?
It's okay.
Mom. Ooh! Oh, the hair's going!
I have been a scuba diver for about 10 years now. I have an advanced open water certification and have over 150 dives logged. The last time the Bear family came to the BVIs, I was eager to share my passion for diving with Lydia. She went on her first dives with me then and had a total blast. She even saw a shark. This year, we were both able to watch Tyler experience diving for the first time. Yay!
You just did the thumbs up again.
What a day. Our dive site was located off Great Dog Island, and it was brand new. In December of 2019, just 4 months before our trip, a nonprofit organization called Beyond the Reef transformed 3 airplanes into shark sculptures and sank them as an artificial reef and underwater art exhibit. These planes, which were originally leftover debris from Hurricane Irma, became a bull shark, a nurse shark, and a hammerhead shark. They were amazing. Even more amazing is the fact that Beyond the Reef uses donations from divers that visit their sites to teach local BVI children to swim, since it's estimated that only 1 in 10 currently knows how to. After visiting the plains, we swam through another gorgeous creation by Beyond the Reef. This one made out of recycled mooring lines. Underwater recycled art is so cool.
I was initially very nervous about my first dive, but once I was in the water, all my fears floated away and I quickly got lost in the wonder of the underwater world. For the first time in my life, I felt graceful. The weightlessness of diving has a way of making you feel like you're flying, and there's nothing quite like it. There's also something peaceful and meditative about only being able to hear the sound of your breath. It's so easy to zone out and get lost in it all. I immediately understood why Julia loves diving so much.
After the archway, we spent some time exploring a nearby reef where we were lucky enough to spot a spiny lobster, a moray eel, and a nurse shark, on top of several other awesome fish. I'll never forget the smile on Tyler's face when he surfaced after his first dive ever. It meant so much that I could share diving with him, and he ended up loving it just as much as I do.
Post-dive, we did it. Thoughts, James?
Awesome.
We saw a shark. An eel.
And what was it? What else did we see? Lobster.
Lobster! Lydia loves that. Meanwhile, above the water, Katie and I took out a Hobie for a sail, followed by a paddle around the bay.
The Bear family takes sunburns very seriously, and as the most sun-sensitive person on the boat, Tyler brought along an aloe vera spray. The aloe vera spray took on a life of its own and turned into a sunburn shaming ritual that we happily carried out throughout the week.
It's a metal pot, a wooden spoon. How am I gonna break it? But no, I've already done it to myself.
Fat Tyler, Fat Tyler.
Fat king, bad.
Fat King. Oh, the front of King. Fat King, Fat King. We love you anyway, King.
Rumors of a party circled around Leverick Bay all day, so when we heard the band start playing, we couldn't resist a dance party. The kids hopped in the dinghy to check it out.
Let's go dancing, ooh la la la. Reggae dancing, ooh la la la. Let's go dancing, ooh la 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 la.
Alright, boys. So on day 4, we left Leverick Bay and sailed around back over to Monkey Point, where we had a lovely snorkel. And then we came back and back through here and stayed for the night at Trellis Bay after a lovely visit at Aragorn's.
Gorda's out.
That's really cute.
Back in Road Town, we got a local tip to head to Monkey Point around lunchtime to enjoy a snorkel and lunch in the place often overlooked by cruises. And man, was that a great recommendation. I love how you can just jump in the water whenever you want to from the boat. Throw on your goggles and just see what's down there.
Are we all going for a snork?
content I need in my life. A dancing pineapple on the bow.
Everyone spends lots of times all gathered together. But when we're sailing, everyone finds their spot of the boat and simply chills out. Somehow the boat feels spacious and we all really hit a relaxed groove.
If you see the white whale, split your lungs for him.
Chris's rowing days came in hand when our dinghy came up on some unmarked shallows. Nothing like some rowing to burn off the painkillers and wings from earlier.
It's not a trip to the BBI, so
I would have been a little upset if I didn't get to paddle, honestly.
Lighting the grill took a lot of teamwork on those windy nights. Even though it took a little creativity at times, grilling on the boat was so much fun. Alright, so day 5, we started off in Trellis Bay and sailed all the way to the Sandy Spit, had a lovely lunch, and then we sailed back down to Cane Garden Bay, where we spent the night.
Oh, this is cute. Nice good things. few years back, a friend mentioned this island of sand you get all to yourself. And on our last trip, we had a great afternoon there. This time in planning our course, we knew we'd definitely go to Sandy Spit again. We arrived midday, took the dinghy in, and like pirates, took over the island. It's such a cool feeling to play on a little island just for you. And since we're all such Survivor fans, finding ourselves on a remote island means we bring out our best Survivor player impressions and find any rogue materials to build our own makeshift spy shacks like one of our favorite players.
As we arrive in Cane Garden Bay, we stop by the fuel dock to fill up our water tanks and get more gas for the dinghy. A strong cross breeze made for a challenging docking and an all-around interesting afternoon.
Yeah, right. So I think what he wanted us to do was get that on in reverse.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the kind of content we've been missing in our film, I'll be honest. Oh, yeah.
Keep it out!
It looks like he's heading to tribal council.
Then it was time to head to shore, grab some beach drinks, and relax with great music at King Garden Bay.
Day 6 started off at Cane Garden Bay on a great sail to Soper's Hole. Got some provisions, had lunch, sailed all the way to the Bight where we won the mooring war.
The best feeling to just decide to go somewhere and sail there. The British Virgin Islands are all close enough together that you can easily pop over to the next one and explore for the afternoon, and yet far enough apart for a fun sail in between. You just set your sights on the next island, set your sails, head on over.
Oh, where is her headband?
Where is my headband?
We learned from past years that the sail from Cane Garden Bay to Norman Island is too long to comfortably do in one leg. So we decided to stop in Soper's Hole for lunch and a provisioning run. Provisioning a boat is always more involved and funny than any drive to the grocery store at home, and this provisioning trip definitely was no different. Narrow waterways with rocks and a low bridge felt like an obstacle course, with the reward being more food.
Whenever we stop at an island with a store, there are a few staples that we predictably get. Ice, because you need to be stocked for cocktail hour, and water jugs. Mega bonus points if you come back with Pringles and Oreos though. When we provision the boat at the start, we get enough food to last us the week, but stopping along the way means more fresh fruits and vegetables and more options. I love sharing a love of sailing with the family. I find it so special spending time together like this, whether it's plotting a course and getting the boat ready with Reed in the morning, watching Katie crush the speed record, or just taking turns at the helm, enjoying sunshine and the fresh air.
Oh my god.
Between sales and activities, there's lots of time to get creative, and this group definitely has a lot of funny ways to entertain ourselves. One afternoon, Tyler and I got an idea to film an action movie, and everyone immediately jumped into position to film this epic cinematic masterpiece.
loved most about Norman Island is that we went ashore and had appetizers and drinks and watched the sunset. Our family was so relaxed and happy just to be together and experience time in the British Virgin Islands. What a great memory. Day 7, we spent hanging out in Norman Island. There's fabulous things to do like Willie T's, and we got up really early and anchored at the Indian, snorkeled around there. It was an amazing aquarium. Then went to the caves, had a wonderful day, spent the night there in Anchorage.
Is a rock formation just off of Norman Island and an amazing spot to snorkel. It can get really crowded as the day goes on, so we decided to set our alarms for early, get up, have a cup of coffee, and head over to grab a mooring just as sunrise was happening. We had it all to ourselves and enjoyed a breakfast in this beautiful spot with the best view in town. Water was flat, conditions were perfect to just jump in and explore this gem all to ourselves. We came across Crush, one of the stars of the Finding Nemo film, in retirement down in the Virgin Islands, and we spent 20 minutes swimming along as we enjoyed our new friend. He wasn't fazed by us at all and just let us join with him for a swim around the coral.
Often, when we got to a new spot, Tyler and I would pop the drone up to get a view of the islands from above. We had a great system for launching on windy days. One launch, though, I didn't speak loudly enough over the wind and drone noise, and chaos ensued.
Go! Oh, okay. Oh!
That worked.
My bad. Luckily, the drone survived, and once my hand stopped shaking, we got a great view of our sail from above.
Low. And a little bit. Perfect, right there. Lydia's on the cleat.
Then it was time for some relaxing in the sun. And my littlest sister, Lydia, definitely does this best.
Look at her.
That afternoon, we headed around the corner over to the caves for one last snorkel. The sky was gray, and we dove towards these dark caves, but underwater was filled with so much color and life.
Day 8, we woke up in the dark, and at 6 a.m., we motored all the way back to Road Town. We're on our way home.
not even that dark.
Here we are on the last morning. Tyler, what are you doing?
That way to Baltimore.
That's not where Baltimore is, but that's where Road Town is.
Back. Get a cab at 9 o'clock. We woke up at about 5:50. I've been up since 3. And yeah, we're heading back. Leave the ship, and then we're on our way home. And hopefully it's an easy trip.
And you look very handsome over there. There's something so treasured in spending a week sailing around as a family. We get to go on adventures, form so many new memories, and really spend quality time together. Once you hit that stride on the boat where you have your routine and everyone finds their groove, it feels like you're unlocking a new mode together where the distractions of the world, work, emails, errands, all go away. You get to enjoy each other as you sail along from island to island and unwind. I love this time together.
I'm gonna want you to
We're gonna clean it. I got it.
We'll take it around.
Look at that little cutie. Too soon, we were back to Road Town Harbor on Tortola, and it was time to say goodbye as we all head out for our various flights back to Boston, Baltimore, and San Diego. Until next time.